So as we always begin, let's just get centered, finding the center. So wherever you are on earth, let's get those feet down on the earth and just feel the support that Mother Earth has for you. And try to get each foot equal, 50-50. You want to have that, not one weighing more than the other. And then once you ground your feet, squeeze your thighs like you're going to stand up. And notice your spine will become erect. The upper brain will turn on. If it feels right for you, just let your eyes close. And as soon as you close your eyes, you'll sense a parasympathetic response. Soften your belly and just to let emotions flow freely. And see if you can scan your face and notice if there's any tension around your eyes. And just let your eyes rest microscopically back further in the sockets. Soften your cheekbones and your upper lip. And let go of any tension that might be present around your ears. Anything you heard that might have disturbed you or triggered you, it's not important right now. Letting your awareness shift to your jaw area. And what does it feel like to release and relax the jaw, the skeletal jaw, the masseter, the tongue muscle? And you'll immediately begin to feel more circulation through the two prefrontal lobes, the most awake areas of the brain behind your forehead, as you release and relax the jaw. Now, if you'd like to deepen your breath in and out through the nose, great. If you don't want to do that, the body and its organizing principles will deepen it on its own while you watch it. So there's a dual switch there. So notice your breath allows you to soften where you might be hard or closed off. And where you're hard and closed off, you might begin to sense a softening. So as you breathe, feel. And as you feel, relax. And as you relax, notice your mind has the ability to watch and observe and not judge or compete. And Jesse, I'm just going to turn this over to you. Take us a little deeper, brother.
Yeah, I want to continue on with the awareness that you feel within you and bringing that awareness back to your jaw as if we're going to just swallow some awareness, just kind of imagining it and just visualizing it coming down into your throat as if you're swallowing awareness in that space between your throat and the upper neck. Just kind of leave it there for just a moment. Just observing how it feels, not trying to feel how it should feel, but how does that area right now? Is there a shape? Is there a texture in that area? Just bringing your awareness. And as we do, we're also inviting relaxation in that place between that throat and the neck. Maybe swallowing again, bringing it down into the area between the upper chest and your upper back. Putting your full awareness in that space between. Again, not even concerned about what should be there. It's what is there. Using your internal awareness now. And if there's a place that feels like it needs a little love, Maybe invite a little relaxation into that area as well. Allowing that relaxation to drip down inside to the space between your abdomen and your low back. Again, bringing your awareness there. If you can, just observe, how is this space feeling right now? Don't even try to name the organs or feel like, well, it should feel this way. Just observe how it does feel right now. There's no right or wrong. There's no judgments, just observation. Knowing that whatever it is you feel, that is you. It's not something else. As you allow that awareness to come down, we're going to split it off so that it goes down through your legs, as if you're tracing through the bone. But you're not trying to necessarily feel the bone. You're just trying to feel what you feel. Don't try to feel what you think you should feel. Just feel what you feel. Coming down to the knees. Coming down to the area between your shins and your calves. Just following that awareness down, down, down to your ankles, between the edges, and then down into your feet. And we're going to take just a moment to really put your awareness in those feet. Just like Ed started us off, we're feeling grounded with our feet on the ground as much as we can. Just full awareness in this place. Now we're going to slowly come out of this, but before we do, we're going to take a breath together. And this breath, as we breathe in, we're going to breathe our awareness. As we're breathing up, we're going to pull our awareness from our feet all the way up to the top of our head, so that by the time you have full lungs, your awareness is all the way up to the crown of your head. And then you're going to exhale, bring it down. Now, don't go any faster than you can actually pull that awareness. So don't feel like you have to go really fast. Go ahead and begin now. And just as you inhale, pull that awareness up. We're just tracing it back the same way we came back down. Up through the area between the shins, the calves, through the knees. Tracing as if you're in the center of those legs, up through the center of the abdomen and the low back, through the inside of the rib cage, through the chest and the upper back, all the way up to the head. And just as you exhale, nice and slow, trace that awareness right back down from the top of your head through the center of your being, all the way down to your feet. And it felt so good. Let's try it again. Deep breath in. And letting it out nice and slow at your own pace. Coming back into awareness of yourself. Coming back into the room. Coming into the room with Ed and I.
So let's just continue. Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Ed.
Notice the permission that Jesse gave us to language the awareness in a way that was unique to us. So diving back in, bring your awareness to the process of inhale, however you understand it. And at the apex of your inhale, pause several seconds. Stop the moment. Stop it like a picture in time. And then have a smooth, steady, gentle exhale, whatever that means to you. And then pause again and silence the mind. Stop time. Several rounds. Slow motion inhale without straining. Pausing. Stopping your mind. Pausing the neural activity. Expand wherever you feel you can and know that that's your birthright. And then let it drop away. Let the moment close. And to heal that moment, hold the breath out just for several seconds. Not anything heavy. The face doesn't need to turn blue. Just another round or two. Just nurture yourself. Love yourself. Pause. Get to know yourself better. Trust your choices. Let it go. It's okay. Empty your backpack. Hold the breath out. Stop the mind. Last one. Continue to explore. Research yourself first. Jesse, take over from there. Let's go a little deeper.
So we're going to continue that breathing. And as we do, we're going to incorporate awareness with every breath. Deep, full breaths all the way in. Relaxed breaths all the way down. And as you inhale, let's bring our awareness to our spine. And we're going to bring that awareness from the bottom of the spine as we inhale all the way up to the crown of our skulls. And just like Ed was saying, we're going to hold up there just for a little bit, keeping that awareness there. We're not going to force anything. We're not going to decide we have to feel anything. We're just going to observe. And then now we're going to exhale, come all the way down, relax it down, not to empty lungs, just to nice relaxed lungs, bringing the awareness down your spine, down, down, down to your tailbone. And just repeat. And as we do this, just observe that we're doing more than just trying to escape this moment. We are really becoming more into this moment. This is about embodying this moment. And how do you do that? Well, you embrace it by how it feels in this moment. And with this breath, we're breathing in, we're pulling the awareness up, expanding all the way up, pulling the awareness from the tailbone all the way up, piece by piece by piece, all the way up to the top of your head, and bringing it back down. Something that seems so simple, but can you actually trace that awareness? Are there little gaps? It's not the end of the world if there are. It's okay to admit that oftentimes our sense of internal awareness has little gaps, little places of weakness. And that's okay. But as we do this practice, this is very simple, but it's not necessarily easy. Really zero in on every single vertebrae as you inhale, bringing that awareness up, 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 up. With every bit of that breath wave. And then relaxing it out as you trace that awareness down every single vertebrae on the way down. Now, you don't have to be able to count all of your vertebrae and all those things, but you should be able to trace your backbone all the way down. And if there's a gap, that's okay. Just go slow. And it's okay to relax, and it's okay to pause, or at least slow down through those areas you're having trouble having that awareness, knowing that what we're doing is we are practicing awareness and breath at the same time. And as we practice breath work and awareness at the same time, we're not just learning how to send messages via breath, we're also learning how to listen. We're learning how to become more aware of this beautiful language that is within us that is never ending. And oftentimes we're unaware that it's even there. So now we've been doing this for just a little bit of time. I'd like to invite you to, on your inhale, trace that breath all the way up your spine. On the exhale, trace it down. And now between inhales and exhales, we're just going to pause for just a moment with a neutral lung. And during that slight pause, scan yourself from head to toe. Inhale, tracing the awareness from the bottom to the top of your spine. Exhale, tracing it right back down. Pause, letting that awareness swim within you, fingertip to fingertip, from your toes to the tops of your head. Just repeat that for just a moment. And we're going to get into a practice that we use in the language of breath called the advanced awareness exercise.
Yeah.
We're going straight into it.
Go.
Just tracing that inhale on the way up your spine, tracing it the exhale on the way down your spine. And we're just having a pause to scan yourself from head to toe. On the brief pause, deep breath in, all the way full, tracing it up, going at your own pace. Again, the important thing is that you're maintaining that internal awareness, and it can get difficult where it's like developing a muscle sometimes. So it's okay if it's like, okay, where did that go? Don't worry, just keep doing it, tracing it on the way in, tracing it on the way out, pause between breaths, scan fully. And you keep doing this. And as you do this, what I'd like you to do, we're going to try to become aware of one of the ways that the unconscious you, and we'll be talking about this in this interview. We're going to be talking about how the unconscious you speaks to you, but it is speaking to you at all times. And so eyes closed, focusing on just that inhale, the exhale, the pause between. I'd like you to, as you do this practice, and it's okay if it's difficult to do all of the focus at once. It's all right. It takes time. But I'd like you to think of something. What we're going to do is we're just going to hear the voice or feel the voice of the unconscious. I'd like you to think of something that makes you angry. It's okay to feel anger now and then. It's part of being a human being. So just bring to your conscious awareness something that makes you feel angry. And observe as you're doing this, breathing in, breathing out, pausing, scanning. Observe that you feel there are physical sensations that accompany that thought. Interesting. It's okay to feel angry. Don't worry. We're going to get through this. But just stay on that thought, that whatever, maybe it's something, maybe somebody was cut you off in traffic or something like that. Whatever it is, it's okay to think about it and observe the voice of the unconscious. It is speaking to you now, but it doesn't speak to you through words. It speaks to you through your emotions and your sensations. Okay, so clear your mind for just a moment. Focus on the inhale, breathing, pulling that awareness up your spine. Exhale, allowing that awareness to come back down your spine, giving yourself a slight pause between where you can scan yourself, and repeating this over and over again. Now we're going to think of something that we feel gratitude for, something that you're very thankful. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a promotion, maybe it's something you just got in the mail, whatever it is that you're really happy and grateful for. Just go ahead and focus on that. And as you do, observe the physical sensations that accompany that thought. Interesting. As we focus on that, observe the sensations. Observe the voice of your unconscious you. This is how it's speaking. We're going to do a little bit more just to have a little fun with it before we get into our talk. We're going to clear your mind. Again, just observe the inhale, tracing it up your spine. The exhale, tracing it right back down. Brief pause between, scanning yourself from head to toe, fingertip to fingertip. And now we're going to think of something that makes us feel jealousy. And I always love this one because we don't like to think we like to, oh, I'm not jealous. But if you're a human being, there are things that make us jealous. Try to think about something, I don't know, you don't have to tell me what it is. Try to bring up that in your mind and observe the feelings, the sensations that accompany that thought. Observe the voice of the unconscious you. Really focus in on it. Really bring your awareness to it. Where is it? Does it have a shape? Does it have a texture? This can be challenging. All of this focus, all of these thinking, all of this awareness. Just do your best. Okay. Now clear your mind. We're going to do one last one. We'll finish on something positive. Bring to mind something that makes you feel love. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a puppy. Some people have pet lizards that they love. Whatever makes you feel that sensation, whatever brings that to mind, bring that into your conscious awareness and then observe the physical sensations that accompany that. Again, the voice of the unconscious you. And observe how these things, they appear in different places. They have different sensations. They're maybe different texture, different shape, maybe different intensities. And now you can clear your mind. Let's take a nice, deep, full breath together. Belly, ribs, chest, all the way in. Let it out with a sound, maybe like this. That's a good one too. That's a real good one. Any kind of sound is a good sound. One more time. It felt so good. Deep breath in. And slowly but surely, you can wake your face up with a smile and come back into the room. It is nice to be here with you, Ed.
Listen deeply, my friends. Listen deeply for the cues of your subconscious and your unconscious drives. These are our most powerful features, which when our energy is low, it's very difficult to harness in a productive way, in an evolving way. And what's not evolving is dying.
Yep.
Using the vertical breathing that Jesse was speaking, inhaling up the front of your spine, exhaling down the back of your spine, using your subconscious and unconscious drives. So as you inhale up, use your subconscious and unconscious to clear your path of future obstacles. On the exhale, use your subconscious and your unconscious to cut the cords of any thought forms of your past that hold guilt, shame, blame, and forgive. And as you just rise and fall, everything is taken care of for you. You need do nothing. Love has forgotten no one. Thank you.